Hello everybody, what's going on? I am back with another live stream once again for you guys. Today's date is Friday, July 21st, 2023, and the time right now is currently 7:04 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Hopefully everyone had a fantastic Friday today. Of course, we're going to end off the day with a Felicity Red live stream. So, if anything, if Jimmy 06 is in the live stream today, it'll probably be very later on. And I'll probably end the stream around probably after 9 o'clock. Maybe like after 8, like last time. But again, that for depending on everyone else's time zones, obviously that varies. But that's what it is for in my area because I have Eastern time. So yeah, hello everyone in the chat. So before we get the party started, before I add people in the stream, I have a couple things I want to talk about. First off, we're going to do outside time today. It's going to be a little bit later, probably not for an hour because it is wet. We just had some rain earlier. We're still going to go outside because the rain finally did stop. I was worried it would still be raining right now, but I think the rain finally cleared up. So we'll go outside later on. So we'll do that. Then when we come back in, we're going to get right into the vacuuming. So it's going to be definitely later on. I'll try to go outside before it gets too dark, though. So we'll do vacuuming. I might use more vacuums today. In fact, I plan on doing that. So stay tuned. That'll be at the end of the live stream. And of course, we're going to do our famous fire alarm test. If y'all remember from my last stream, I told you I had a surprise. And for those of you who missed out on that, I put my speaker strobe back up. And I have another fire alarm I'm getting, which that's a surprise. Not going to tell any of y'all what it is. I should still be getting it next week. Hopefully I am. Unfortunately, my check didn't come today, though. But hopefully, my supervisor said I was gonna get it today. She lied to me, or maybe she didn't know or whatever. But hopefully, I can get it tomorrow. I can spend some of that money on the check, and then any leftover money, I don't know, because I need some snacks. I could probably use the rest of the money for that. Hopefully, if I don't use up all the money. If I do, then I have to wait till I get next week's check, but yeah. So I think I mentioned everything that I needed to mention, so I think now we can get the party started. What do you guys say? Should we get the party started? I say yes. So I'm gonna see. Alex knows what fire alarm I'm gonna get, but don't spill the beans. I want to keep it a surprise.
Hi, guys.
I'll tell you one of the fire alarms I'm going to get. I already revealed it, so might as well just say it again. One of them is going to be a Wheelock NS. I'm not going to get that right away. I mean, I might, but nah. It's not my first alarm I want to get, though. Now, there's a slight possibility I might, because the alarm I want to get first is like $58 with 12 in shipping, so that's probably like, what, $70 in all? And my check is supposed to be $80, so I might just save that alarm for next week maybe and get something cheaper instead. I'm still not going to tell you what it is.
Why don't you buy the whole lot of them for $44?
They're all strobe onlys.
Oh, the lot of them's only strobes?
Yeah.
Well, that's a bummer.
And a friendly reminder, if any trolls pop up in the stream, remove them. Here, hold on. Let me, 49.95 free shipping. It's not too bad, I don't think, but alright guys. There's gonna be a little spoiler alert in the group chat, unfortunately, but it's the only spot you're gonna find out which alarm I'm gonna get. My day was pretty good. And I'll just send it right to her, never mind. That way it's not a spoiler. Alright. Pray to God that one's not too much money, but oh boy. And again, the other one I want is like $70. It's $58 with 12 in shipping, so in all that's $70 or so, something like that. So the check I'm getting next week is probably going to be like $180, so I'll probably save this new alarm I want to get until then. Yep, exactly, Alex. You're right. We got to keep it a surprise. But that alarm is going to be next week when I order it. So I'll probably get it the week after that. But for now, I'm going to get a cheaper alarm. So that way, I can have enough money to buy me some snacks, because I need some snacks too. So, actually, you know what? I'll be right back, if y'all don't mind. I will be right back, my friends.
Welcome back, Jimmy.
I know Jimmy's not going to join, but I would appreciate if someone else would join. I'm not being pushy either, but just makes the stream super boring when no one joins. In worst case scenario, I'll just do all the outside time, vacuuming a fire alarm super early, and then end the stream. Even though Wednesday, I still made the stream longer, even though no one joined. Yes, yeah, Jimmy, that sounds good. It sounds good. What I can do with the fire alarms that have the terminals on them already, I can wire them up and keep them permanently wired up. That way, I don't want the wiring terminals don't eventually get stripped out, because that's what could happen after a while. So to prevent that, that's just what I'm gonna do. Unless if I hook up to my system, I'll just yeah, the link's open in the chat, so feel free to join anyone. It's the main reason why I put the link in there, so I'm not forcing people to join. I never will force people to join. So don't you dare make that assumption. It's another thing I hate is when people just sit there and assume anything they want. So no assuming, no drama in the chat. If a troll comes in the live stream, time them out. With the amount of moderators I have, these trolls are going to be executed. Moderators save the day. So if they pop in, immediately time them out. Don't engage them in the chat. Just time them out, and that's it. Don't talk back with them, because that's giving them attention, and you don't want to give them attention because that's what they want. So all you gotta do is time them out. That's it. Nothing more than that. Yeah, I don't want to reveal the alarms I'm going to be getting. I want to keep them a surprise. The more expensive one, I'm going to hold that off till next week, I've decided, because I also want to spend some money that I'm getting on a couple snacks too, especially because I need some more right now. Even though I got a lot of them like over 10 days ago. We see how fast I eat my snacks. Not even 10 days later, I'm already through every single snack of mine. So hopefully, the check will come tomorrow, even though it was supposed to come today. We can go shopping for some snacks, and I'll get a cheaper fire alarm.
All right, Dale, I'm going to log off. Let me know if you need me, okay? Come get me.
All right. Come on. I hate typos. I could just get there's a fire alarm. There's a couple fire alarm lots. One of them is that's my mom. I was thinking about getting like a fire alarm lot, meaning a lot of fire alarms at once. That way I can get a lot of fire alarms in just one order, and I'll already have tons of alarms like that. Yep. Another spoiler is I'm going to try to get as much of these alarms as possible for the remainder of the summer. I'm not going to guarantee you this, but I'll try to get as many as I can. But if not, obviously, it'll be afterwards, you know? I was anticipating on trying to get at least one fire alarm every week or every other week when I get a check, but I'm not totally sure if I'm going to do that, if it's still possible, but yeah, anyways. Wish the check would have came today. I would have gotten some snacks. But no, it's got to take so long to come out. Like, I hate it when people tell me something and then it ends up not being true. To say the least, it's very, very frustrating, especially when you're hungry, you need food, you don't have money to get food, and you were told you were getting a check on a certain day and then it doesn't come that day. It's frustrating. It's not any of your guys' faults at all. It's no one's fault. It's just frustrating. I'm not too sure, Sasaki. I like a lot of the fire alarm companies. And I know my mom will always tell me I should slow down on how much I eat, but I can't help that. I don't know. It might
Hey Dale, what's up? So how are you doing this Friday? And yeah, Umbrella sent me the link to join, so thank you, Umbrella. Hey Umbrella, how you doing? So yeah, can you guys hear me? And I want to also show you guys something. Yeah, I can hear you, Umbrella.
All right. Is this way better, Brick?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay then. So yeah, you're welcome that I send you the link. But anyway, what's new with you, Brick?
Nothing much. I just got the brand new limited edition Coca-Cola Ultimate. I went to like three different gas stations, one in a different town, which is where I went to for dinner, which didn't have it. It had the zero sugar version of Coca-Cola Ultimate. So I went to like another gas station since the one near my house only had zero sugar too. So I went to a Shell gas station nearby, and I finally got it. It's a Coca-Cola Ultimate. It's with the I want to get the one with sugar in it, not the one with zero sugar because Coca-Cola tastes better with sugar in it.
Oh, okay then.
Yeah, I'll show you right now. I'm gonna try it. Oh, well, it just spilt all over. I'm gonna have to get a. I'm gonna have to get something like a what was it? I'm gonna have to get a towel. I'll be right back. Hold on.
I just want to say this to Pixel fan. Thanks for subscribing to my channel.
I am so sorry about that technical mishap.
Mhm.
Yeah,
I, I
because it spilt all over. Because I rode my bicycle all the way here. I should have waited a lot longer, or maybe at least opened it up slowly. Well, that's my mistake.
okay. Well, I just want to
I'm still
see.
gonna try it. Don't you worry about it.
Okay. I just want to say this really quick. I can see that TV is in the live chat. I hope this individual doesn't have a problem with me anymore, since Spirit 21 helped clear my name.
All right, let's see. I hope my mouse is working right.
Yep. Well, one thing I can
All
say for
right,
sure.
guys, I'm back.
Okay, I'm gonna say this really quick. I'm just really glad and happy that Spirit 21 cleared my name for me.
Yeah, I'm happy too. Hell, Spirit dude telling the truth is the only reason why I'm cool with you.
Yep, and I'm very glad and happy and glad about that.
All right, guys, I'm gonna. Luckily, I bought another bottle for tomorrow, so it doesn't fuck up on me in my stream tomorrow. So that's good. So yeah, I got this. I'm ready to drink it. Mm. 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 I wonder what the taste feels like. I have to get more swigs out of this. Tastes like candy flavor. I don't know what kind of candy. It tastes like mint. You know, like that mint flavor? That's what it reminds me of.
Oh, okay
I know
then.
Steve
Well,
made a review on this.
yep. I don't really drink mint. I'm gonna be honest with you on that.
This is the a new limited edition soda, Coca-Cola Ultimate. Yeah, so I really apologize for what happened earlier. I had to get a towel so I could clean up the mess, but at least I still got some soda left, so that's fine. Because since it's carbonated, since I rode a bicycle all the way over, that's probably why it got fizzy all over. That's what happens, you know. Yeah, it tastes and smells like mint. I don't think that's what Steve got, but that's what it tastes like to me. Even though it's Coca Cola but with mint flavor in it. It's not completely bad, you know. It's not. I'm not a big mint person. I like some kind of mints, but this actually doesn't taste bad, you know. All right, I'm gonna stop my camera real quick. I'll just. I'm probably not gonna show myself for the rest of the stream. So, Dale, if you're listening, are you gonna get Coca-Cola Ultimate? But please be careful when opening up the bottle. You don't want that to happen like what just happened with me.
I also want to say this. I've noticed that certain members of the Venom Spirit community can join streams. I mean, take for example, like TD Venom, Jackal Gold Kick, and the Flame, and yeah. But why can't Spirit 21 join streams? That's my question.
He doesn't know how to work StreamYard at the moment.
Oh, well, for me personally, I'm gonna help him. One thing I want to say. Oh, fantastic!
Yeah,
Now,
Dale just got disconnected. I
yeah.
think that's why we couldn't hear him because he got disconnected.
Okay.
He has internet problems.
He's back.
Yeah, he's back. Yeah, Spirited 21, he has yet to join streams. You might probably help him learn how to use StreamYard so he can be in your streams.
Yep.
Hey Dale, does your microphone work now?
It should.
All right. You saw I was reviewing the Coca-Cola Ultimate, but a mishap just happened because when I was opening it, it spilt all fucking over. Because that's what soda does. It's carbonated, but because I rode my bicycle just to get the drink. But luckily I bought two. I have one for tomorrow for my stream tomorrow. So, but I just tried it. It tastes like this Coca-Cola Ultimate tastes like mint, like a mint candy flavor. And I got the one with sugar in it because the other gas stations I went to only had a zero sugar kind, and I wasn't going to get the zero sugar. I like it better with sugar in it. Would you agree with me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I really apologize about earlier, but I had to get a towel so I could clean up the mess.
Listen, I don't really drink diet soda anyways, so.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, zero sugar could taste good, but I just think it tastes better with sugar in it. I used to drink diet soda like years ago, but I just stopped drinking diet soda entirely like 1 or 2 years ago, and I just drank regular soda once in a great while. You saw Steve's review on Coca-Cola Ultimate. I don't know what he thought of it, but I think it tastes like at least the flavor and it was still intact. At least its spilling didn't ruin the drink.
I just want to say this. Are you referring to the Wheatus Heat 96?
Yeah, Steve, the Wheatus Heat 96. He made a review of Coca-Cola Ultimate.
Okay. I want to say this. I never had a chance to check out his content. I'm not saying he's like a bad YouTuber. It's just like it'd be more interesting if he does StreamYard.
I wish he could do StreamYard, but he prefers to do solo streams.
Oh, okay.
He prefers to do those streams with his iPhone and just do a solo stream on the YouTube app.
Oh,
I did ask him several times before, even on my other account, you should do StreamYard streams, and he's like, he doesn't know. He's not too sure about it.
Hmm. Well, I'm not going. It's far better if we don't force them. But one thing I will give him credit for, he does join other people's streams.
Yeah, I'm not going to force him to, but I don't think Steve is going to join streams because he's not going to take sides, and we're not going to force him to take sides.
Hmm. But one thing I also want to say that's great, I've seen him before on Dale's live chat, but all I can really say that's up to him if he wants to join. I mean, I don't know. Like, I've been meaning to ask you this, Dale. Has Steve ever joined your live stream before?
Not too much.
Mm.
Yeah,
Uh,
he's joined the other guy's stream. I'm just not going to mention his name.
yeah, it's far better if we don't.
Yeah, because we're not gonna mention those people because they're bad.
Yep,
Yeah,
and
the good news is I left their club's Discord server because that one person I didn't like was in it, and not to mention some other people I were cool with left the server
okay,
too. So I
okay.
left it too.
But Brick, if it makes you comfortable, like put in the private chat, that's way more better.
Yeah, I just want to tell you guys, it's good news for all of y'all. I left that club's Discord server.
That's good to know because they're just like toxic. Not only they're toxic, but they're ignorant people.
All right, what I put in the private chat is the server I left.
Okay. Well, honestly, Brick, I would not recommend being on this club anymore. You know, like the Real
I
Red
left.
Club.
Hey, good news. Good news. I left the Discord server.
Okay. But what I'm saying is, I don't. I think you should join our club, the Real Red Club.
Yeah, I'm usually here more often.
I might work for another day next week, and those 2 days, I might work an extra hour. And of course, the positive about that is I'm gonna get more money. My
I
check
once
my check would probably be like $180 or something like that. I think the check I'm supposed to be getting, which I was supposed to get it today, I'm gonna get it tomorrow. I think it's gonna be like $80 or something. The check I got before that was like $27.
You know.
Geez,
Uh,
More money.
you make $80 now. You make more money than I used to make at my old job in a week, like in one day a week. And I remember one time in December when I started my job, I didn't one week I didn't just work on Thursday. I also worked on Friday, and I got more money, of course, as I worked on Thursday and Friday. But that was the only time I worked on Friday. I agree with you guys in the live chat. I'm tired of drama, so it's a good thing because I don't want to be like that one guy we don't like. I don't want to be in part of I don't want to be associated with him at all. So that's why I left that server.
Yeah, it's also a good idea not to be associated with people who love to start drama. Also,
hmm
Yeah, it's a damn good thing I left their club server. I'm so happy I did. Not to mention, I saw some other people, two other people I know. I'm not going to say their names, but they left too. So that's another reason why I left. I gotta say, despite the mint flavor, this Coca-Cola Ultimate is pretty good. I'm just happy the accident I had with the spill didn't ruin the drink. I'm glad it still tastes good. But yeah, I had it's just some things can get sticky. Soda can be real sticky sometimes. So at least the good thing is my mouse works now. At least I cleaned it up. My mouse works. You know what I also hate? I hate that those type of people like that they're cool with that one person I hate. They try and tell me and boss me around and tell me what I should do. Oh, you should leave them, join us, or something like that. Like, no, fuck off, leave me alone. I'm gonna pick what I want to join. That's what I want to do is my choice, not yours.
Yep. Well, one thing I can say for sure, Brick, is that me and Dale, we were right about these people.
Yeah, not to
That's all
mention,
we have to
I'll just keep talking to you about this on because we've been talking about this privately, Umbrella.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Yeah, but I just want to make it clear I'm no longer a part of their Discord server. I left.
Yeah, we just don't want to give these retards attention.
Exactly.
So we're gonna stop talking about it then.
Yeah, especially that one asshole who I'm not going to mention his name.
I think I know who you're referring to. I'm gonna put his name in the private chat.
So let's switch the topic. So we had a lot of rain, right? I went outside earlier. It was raining. And the sun was out. And I was looking for a rainbow. So I went in the backyard, tried to look for it there. But when I walked up to the road, to my right, look what I saw. Rainbow. I posted it on the group chat. I might put it in my community post so everyone can see it.
Okay.
Yeah. Hey, Dale, you see how I got the this is the one with sugar in it, 240 calories. There's there's not the zero sugar stuff.
Oh yeah.
Okay. I want to say this. Yes, Dale. I actually see it in the group chat, and honestly, that's actually that picture looks great. That's a good looking rainbow.
Yeah, I know. I think I know some people who I don't use Instagram, but I know my mom and also my sibling uses Instagram. But I'm not going to use either one of their accounts just to use Instagram because I don't feel like using it. I'm not interested.
No offense, RC, but why not?
Nope.
Remember what we
Yeah,
talked about?
hey RC, just ignore them. Just ignore Umbrella if you're not cool with
Guys,
them, all right?
remember what we talked about? Don't say ignorant shit in the chat.
Yeah, just don't get mad if somebody just ignore him, all right?
I hope this
Just
person.
just be cool with Dale's opinion, RC. Please don't start any more drama. We want you here, just but like I am here as well. Just don't start any drama, please.
RC, he's actually a good person.
Yeah, just like me. I'm also a good person too. But
well,
I'm just telling this to RC. Don't start any more drama, please.
okay.
Yeah.
Well, I have to thank you for that, for saying that to me, Dale. Yes, I'm actually a really great friend, and I hope RT doesn't have a problem that I'm here.
Yeah, and if Dale is cool with Umbrella, just respect his opinion, okay, please.
You know, I'm not going to mention names, but at least Umbrella never, did anything disturbing.
Yeah, and not to mention, if you watch Spirit Dude's videos, you'll know the truth about Umbrella from Spirit Dude. That's a reason I'm cool with Umbrella. I know Umbrella's been part of certain drama, and some people aren't cool with Umbrella, but I'm still fine with Umbrella because I know the truth from Spirit Dude.
Exactly.
No offense, this is why I'm not trying to start drama, but this is why I don't like it when people, are friends with both sides, because then they can say ignorant crap like that. I'm not trying to start drama by saying that. I'm just proving a fact. But yeah, I'm gonna switch the topic, and
Hey, hey, Dale, do you like cartoons?
I never watch them, but
Well, what about some of them, like SpongeBob and such like that? Do you like those?
to be honest, I used to watch those cartoons, but now I don't really watch them as much anymore. And it's not like I don't like them anymore. It's just I, haven't watched them as much.
I've heard some things about SpongeBob like a couple years ago that SpongeBob wasn't as good as what it used to be. But I do agree there are some modern, former modern seasons, like from the 2000s, that were and some episodes that weren't very good. But I think in recent years, for the most part, SpongeBob has gotten better.
Yeah.
I want to say this really quick, Brick. I highly doubt that. I mean, I enjoy classic SpongeBob, but modern SpongeBob, garbage.
I've seen some new episodes that are good, but yeah, there are some episodes that are really they're shitty. I do agree with that. But I mean, I did make a video on why I wasn't excited for the. You know, they're now airing classic Cartoon Network shows on Adult Swim now. I think that makes no sense. Like, why would they have a children's block on Adult Swim?
What? That doesn't make any sense. I mean, I heard they actually revived a TV show, Samurai Jack, which was pretty great,
Well,
but for
Samurai
some odd
Jack.
reason,
Okay,
but
I know Samurai Jack. I know they targeted it for a more older audience because the new season was more for an older audience. That makes sense why they revived it on Adult Swim, but I don't understand why they're in the older cartoons on Adult Swim. They could air them on Cartoon Network.
okay. Oh, all right then. But I don't know. I just find that a bit strange. I mean, granted it is a kid TV show, but I just find it strange that it's on Adult Swim.
Yeah, I mean, I understand the first generation who grew up with those cartoons are adults now, but I mean, they're for everybody, not just for adults.
Hmm.
So yeah, I made a video this morning. I posted it at like 11 a.m. on Central Time as to why I'm not excited for the new checkered pass block on Adult Swim. And not to mention, I don't even have cable anymore, so I can't even watch it. But my grandma has cable in one room, but I don't think it's worth it to go into her room just to watch that channel.
Okay. Wait. To this person that's in the live chat, it's actually Samurai Jack, not Jack Samurai.
Yeah, you misunderstood the name. It's Samurai Jack. But yeah, I think that Coca-Cola Ultimate, that's pretty good. I'm glad I bought another bottle of it. So hopefully tomorrow it doesn't fuck up or it doesn't spill everywhere. I know it happened in Steve's videos, I think, before in his reviews. You remember when when in the WC 96 reviews, sometimes it spilt a little?
Yeah, you know, that's the reason why when you open soda, you gotta open it really, really slowly and very carefully.
Yeah, I didn't think to do that.
Like,
I knew that
when
too,
you-
but I forgot. I didn't think to do that with this Coca-Cola Ultimate. But at least it still is good flavor. At least it didn't ruin the flavor, which was good.
Yeah, like when you see the fizz start to go up and you're opening it, you want to immediately close it tight again, or else, you know, what's gonna happen.
Yeah, that fucked up. It fucked up earlier in the stream.
I also want to say this really quick, gentlemen. If I could teach Spirit 21 how to use StreamYard, you know, it'd be even better if we could teach our leader in the Real Red Club, Jabali, to know how to use StreamYard.
It's really, really, really easy. It wasn't that hard for me to figure out how to use it, and I've been using it for a couple years.
You know. Yeah. But speaking of Jabali, where is he? We need him on here.
Yeah, I agree with you, RC. 2023, I think the first half is not a completely bad year, but I think if things get better later in the year, and you know, hopefully things change for the better, 2023 will be a great year for sure. But I'm not going to go too deep into it because I'm not going to go political. We're not going to talk about politics in the stream.
Yeah, I agree with you on that, Brett. Again, oh my God, 2024 is gonna come up, and people are going to be talking about that topic.
Yeah, it's just in my state. It's happening this year, but the national is next year.
I think the main reason why we want to avoid going political is because YouTube's guidelines. Never mind the controversy, but YouTube's guidelines.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, not just that, but it starts arguments. I agree with in some servers they say keep politics out because it starts arguments. Like because I don't like arguments, you don't like arguments. It's better this way. And like one of the rules says on that server, it's better to be kind and friendly than to be a dick.
Personally, I think people should have the right to speak their mind on anything, but at the same time, again, even though it does start arguments, I mainly say I don't want my stream to be taken down because of YouTube's ignorant ass rules. Just like
Yeah, not to mention the We Just Need 96 got his stuff taken down for medical misinformation, so you can't say shit about the you know what, right?
Yeah. So for being honest, that's why I don't like to talk about it on here anymore.
Yeah, because I don't want the stream taken down for medical misinformation or shit like that. That's why we moved on from that.
And not to mention, that is beyond irrelevant at this point.
Yeah, it should be irrelevant for the most part. It should have already been irrelevant like last year, but people still kept talking about it and being ignorant and not having faith about it, saying, "Ooh, it's going to last until 2050." No, it's not. It's not going to last 30 years.
Anyways, yeah, let's switch the topic.
Yeah, because the more we talk about politics, it's just gonna make us look bad.
Do you go into any thrift stores to look for vacuums, Dale?
You know, I actually might do that soon. I might go to Goodwill because I'll have some money eventually. I'll go to Goodwill and look for some vacuums. Hopefully, I find some good ones. Then
Hey, maybe if there's a Salvation Army near your area, you can go there.
I could actually make a video saying, "Ooh, I got some new vacuums. This is Goodwill edition."
Yep. And I also want to say this really quick. I might consider doing that, Dale. Like vacuuming. I mean, I may not have fire alarm, but I might consider doing vacuuming on your live streams. Yeah. But oh, I can see it's muted. Okay. But Dale, did you hear what I said?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. For me personally, it's a possibility.
Yeah, I don't know if it's gonna have to dry out. I don't know if that crap is gonna dry off of my sheet because I need to sleep tonight. It's not my grandma won't even let me use her bed.
That's ignorant.
Yeah, I wish she could, but she has sleep equipment and it's too loud. It's gonna be hard for her to sleep when I'm there. I mean, this is a reasonable excuse. This is a reasonable excuse because I'll have to if I have to, I have to stay up for 2 hours washing the sheets and drying them.
That's the only negative about the fact that I live in a small apartment. I don't have a lot of storage for all my vacuums. So like for example, like especially if I get vacuums, I don't like for example, if I get a Dyson, which I don't care about Dysons. Like I'll definitely be willing to sell a Dyson.
Hey, is your apartment bigger than Steve's place, like Lucy 96's apartment?
I would say it's smaller than that actually. I mean, I feel like his is bigger. His looks bigger.
It's just although it's a bottom floor, first floor apartment.
Yeah.
I mean, there's some streams where I saw his whole apartment. I mean, he went to the part where you saw the hallway in one of the last streams, I think.
Yeah.
Is this true, Dale? What your mom said? Like you have like 30 vacuums?
Yeah, that's true.
Oh,
Well,
is your mom gonna get mad about you having so many vacuums? Like you might have to put some in the storage unit.
Yeah, she gets mad, but you know what? I don't care.
You heard that. You heard that right.
Okay, well, that's great to hear. I mean, you're a man of your word. If you want to have tons of vacuum, then that's your decision, Dale.
My parents also have a problem with me collecting old electronics, like old TVs, old VCRs, all that.
I don't know if you guys remember my older videos or not, but in some of my older vlogs you might have saw, I actually had a lot of my vacuums in the living room. Like, probably my summer 2019 vlogs, for example. I don't know if you guys can remember, but I would keep a lot of my vacuums in the living room. And I even had some of them in the kitchen at one point. And it drove my mom crazy. Now I just have some of them on the back porch and a couple here in my room.
I don't think I've seen your very old vlog from 2019 yet.
I highly recommend you go check them out.
You have a playlist of those vlogs?
Yep, I have a vlog playlist. I have a playlist of, for example, 2020 uploads, 2019 uploads, 2021 uploads, 2022 uploads. I have uploads from each year, and I have a playlist of all my vlogs and live streams, etc., etc. So do not ever hesitate to check any of those out. I have them there for a reason. If you want to make a comment on them too, be my guest. All right. So here's the deal. We're gonna do outside time in 30 minutes, and then when we come back in, it'll be vacuuming time. And then after that will be the fire alarm test. And hopefully by next week I'll have a new alarm that I'll show. For now, I'm probably gonna keep my speaker strobe up, but I might put that new alarm on my, remember where my command for used to be, like, right, on that little shelf my radio is. I might put that there.
I want to say, sorry for interrupting you, Dale, but is this true? Are these your three activities, like exercising? Second one is vacuuming, and the third one is fire alarm.
Exercising, you mean outside time or whatever?
Yes.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, okay. Now I get it. Now I can see that those are your three activities.
I kind of exercise when I do running, but I don't think we're gonna do that today because it's all wet out there.
Oh, he's done.
Yeah, I at least just walked around the neighborhood. It's not as long as my usual walks, but it takes like about an hour for me to get around my grandma's neighborhood because it's a really long neighborhood. Like around a lap around the neighborhood is usually an hour. It gets me straight back. I'm just not going to turn on my camera again. I just only did that just so I could show off the Coca-Cola Ultimate I got.
Okay, but I want to say this really quick, Dale. I'll put this in the private chat. I don't know if I just say it, but your three activities are way better than this.
Yep. Yeah, I agree. You should fix your vacuums and sell them. I think some people already told you this.
But Dale, did you see what I put in the private chat?
Yeah.
No, okay then. But Brick, you can agree with me on that, right? What Dale does is better than these are the three activities.
Here, you know what? We'll actually do outside time in 15 minutes. How about that?
Oh, okay then. Well, it's up to you. But right, Brick, you agree with me, right?
What was it you said?
Oh, I just said to you, these Dale's three activities are better than these three activities from that other individual.
Yeah, I do agree. Because same with Steve too. I never get tired of Drunk Elmo as well as him doing running in Google Maps. Because at least what Dale does is also similar to what Steve does too.
Oh, look at this. Fix them and sell them, make more money, Dale. Honestly, I mean that's up to Dale. Choice himself.
Yeah, but I do agree with your mom, Dale. You should, if there's some you're not going to use no more and you already fixed them and they work perfectly fine, you could sell some of them for money.
I actually already tried selling one of them, but it didn't really work out too well.
Where'd you try selling one?
Marketplace on Facebook.
Facebook Marketplace I've heard is garbage. I don't even use Facebook, but I heard it's Marketplace is garbage. There are some just stupid people on there. You shouldn't even try selling it on eBay either. You're better off selling one at a yard sale or a garage sale.
I don't know how to do that.
Maybe who knows? Maybe you might have somebody in the neighborhood who looks at your vacuum and is like, I might want to buy this one.
Maybe I can say to a friend, "Hey, you need a vacuum, but you got to give me money for it. I'll give you like $30 for this vacuum, or you need to give me $30 for this vacuum."
$30 is really cheap though for a vacuum.
I was gonna be mean and make people buy my vacuums for $40, but now I'm saying I'll just make people buy it for $30.
Yeah, because if something's not selling for $40, then you'd want to lower the price. That's what they should do at a thrift store. They should lower the price if it's not selling.
So if I'm gonna sell vacuums, I'm just gonna sell them for $30, and that's it.
No.
Not 40, not 20, 30. 30.
Yeah, hecho el precio más baja. Yeah, make the price more lower. Hey, Umbrella, I want to tell you this. I'm going I'm going to Puerto Rico in September, and I'm thinking of doing a vlog when I'm there. But I'm going to have to speak. I'm going to speak Spanish when I'm there, unless I'm talking to my parents.
Yeah. All right then. Well, I wish you the best of luck. But I do want to say this: when you're on vacation, will you still be on Dale's live stream, or will you be taking a hiatus?
I don't know if I'll be able to join. I'll still be active on Discord, maybe, but I'm going to do lots of things while I'm in Puerto Rico. Like I'm going to be at the beach. I'm going to be taking a tour. And since I gotta try and speak Spanish more often, but it's just going to be really hard to do. I'm only thinking about speaking English when necessary, like when I'm talking to my parents and such. But since let me check what day I'm going. It's going to be a Saturday in September. I'm gonna be in Puerto Rico on September 9th. So that's a Saturday. So maybe I'll be able to watch Steve's stream on September 9th. I'll be watching Luigi 96 to stream while I'm in Puerto Rico. Since it'll be nighttime and I'm not gonna be able to do anything since I just got there, I probably will stay up that night. That is if my parents will let me.
You know, one vacuum I'm gonna sell is my white and red shark. Nope, just kidding. I'm not getting rid of that. I like that one.
Yeah, don't get rid of the shark vacuum. Those are good ones.
Maybe the red one, the plain. Actually, no. That's Felicity Red. I'm not getting rid of that either.
Yeah, don't get rid of the red ones.
You want to know what I'm absolutely not going to get rid of at all? My red Dirt Devil that I have in here. That one is my best friend vacuum. That one, I named that one the Felicity Red Machine. Because, that's exactly what it is. It's the Felicity Red Machine.
Hey, guess what? I think the color of my wall, you know how the color of yours is red and I wear red? Well, the color of my walls are bubbly orange. I'll say bubbly orange.
Not only is that Dirt Devil called the Felicity Red because, I call it that because not only is it a Dirt Devil, but it's also red in color. So, if you mix Dirt Devil and the color red together, what do you get? Felicity Red. So that's why I call it the Felicity Red Machine. Not to mention, I've had it for almost 2 years. It still runs really good. Not to mention, it's still in really good shape also.
Hey, excuse me. I want to also say something about my stream tomorrow. At 1 p.m. Central, that's when I'll be live. I'm thinking of doing since I found out how to do gaming on a stream. I'm going to try and do gaming time on my stream tomorrow, but it'll only be a one-time thing because it might lag or something. The quality might not be too good, but I just can't do anything about it. I'll have to just try it for a little bit. I'll test it out, and then that'll just be about it. It'll be a chill stream the rest of the stream.
I want to say this really quick, Brick. I might not be able to join because I actually have some things to do tomorrow. Just to give you a heads up on that.
Well, I'm starting to stream at 1 p.m. Central Time.
Well, I'm actually going to be when I do this thing tomorrow, I'll be done at 12:30 on my time zone, Pacific time. Well, obviously in the West.
All right, 12:30 Pacific time. That'll be 2:30. I'll still be live at 2:30.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna be honest.
I should still be live. I'm gonna probably be live for about I want to try to be live for about 3 or 4 hours.
Yeah. Okay then. Well, for me personally, it's a possibility. I don't even know if I want to join. It's a possibility. What about you, Dale? Are you joining tomorrow?
I might. We'll see. To be honest, I don't really join StreamYard streams as much anymore. I
do appreciate Dale for joining my streams. He's a subscriber of mine, so he'll join my streams. He joined my last stream, I think.
And y'all better not assume it's not because I don't care to. Well, it's more like I don't feel like it.
Yeah, I respect your decision.
I enjoy the streams. It's not that I don't enjoy them. It has nothing to. I enjoy them a lot. I just don't always feel like joining. To be honest, I'm kind of lazy and don't want to join.
Yeah, I talk about my interests mainly: electronics, cartoons, like drawing, what I'm trying to do, all that. So I'm always trying new things. I'm gonna one more thing. Since I'll be in Puerto Rico, usually when there's not daylight saving in the winter, Puerto Rico is an hour ahead of Eastern time, since they don't do daylight saving. But during the summer, they're the same time zone as the Eastern time zone, so it'll be like 9:15 at least when Steve goes live. on Saturday. So because it's 8:15 Central. So when I'm in Puerto Rico, I'll be like an hour ahead since it's the same time zone as Eastern time zone in the summer because they don't do daylight saving. Felicidades rojo y burbuja naranja.
I do not understand what you are saying.
O burbuja anaranjado, no naranja. Naranja es un fruta. Yeah, I said Felicity Red and bubbly orange. I said two different words for orange. One is the fruit, and I mean, and the other one I mean is the one that's the color. Yeah, so I mean burbuja anaranjada. So that means bubbly orange because I'm referring to the orange color.
Yep.
I do want to say this really quick, Dale. Like, I can understand where you're coming from. That you don't always want to join stream. You know, you can always be in the live chat. You know.
Yeah. Sometimes I don't even feel like doing that either. Sometimes the only thing I want to do is watch. Now, usually what I could do though is just pop in really quick and say hi, how you doing? You know.
Yep. That is true.
Hey, speaking of repairs, there's one show about there's one show called The Repair Shop where they do household repairs and such like that. That's one of the few TV shows I knew of that was on cable that's not animated or cartoon related. That might be something you could watch because you probably would want to do household repairs. I don't know if they do. I think they do woodworking or something on that show, but that show, The Repair Shop, is on Discovery Channel.
Yeah. Guess what it's almost time for? Actually, no, I feel like staying inside just a little bit longer. I don't mean to flip-flop here, but...
Yeah, I think it's best you don't go outside because you said it was wet outside.
No, I'm still going outside. The rain stopped.
Oh.
Okay. I want to say this really quick, Dale. Why would you call yourself a flip flopper? You're not a flip flopper. Like, why would you want to call yourself something like that?
What I meant is, I said at first well, we're gonna go outside in 30 minutes. Then I said we're gonna go outside in 15 minutes, and now I'm saying, oh, scratch that. I'm staying inside for a little bit longer. So never mind. That's what I meant.
I don't think Dale's being a flip flopper. I think what he means to say is that he sometimes could be. We all can be hypocrites and change our minds sometimes, and not in a bad way.
And let me tell you. Speaking of that, let me tell you. There's a definition of a good hypocrite and a bad hypocrite. Obviously, you know what a bad hypocrite means. I don't need to mention that.
For example, I think a good hypocrite. I think I'm usually a good hypocrite. I am never a bad hypocrite.
A good hypocrite, for example, could mean for example, I'm gonna use. Hopefully, Anna doesn't mind. I'm gonna use her as an example. Like her reactions to me making her laugh are, oh my god, lol, lol. But then I post, oh my god, lol, lol to her, and she laughs at that when that's how she reacts to me laughing. And I'm fine with her, laughing to that. That's fine. That's a good hypocrite,
But a bad hypocrite would mean saying one thing and contradicting the other, and changing your mind. I would say when it comes to me being hypocrite, I say I'm also a good hypocrite. I think I'm really honest on that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I could just probably sleep with this towel, and then I'll wash my sheet tomorrow morning.
Yep. You know, I'm excited for tomorrow. You know why that is? Not only do we have my live stream, but we also have Steve's live stream. By tomorrow's stream, my new alarm should be ordered. Hopefully by tomorrow. And not to mention tomorrow, I should also have some snacks as well. Hopefully.
Oh,
I don't want to spend it on. I don't want to spend it on McDonald's again. I already like. I should actually hopefully have enough to actually get me some legit snacks. Not to mention my mom needs some stuff to eat too. So
okay. One thing I want to say to that is that's good to know, Dale. That you're getting your new fire alarm.
I'm actually supposed to be getting a couple new fire alarms. I'm getting one next week, and I think the week after that I'm gonna get another one. The week after that I might get another one, or if not the week after that week. I want to get the. There's one I want to get that's like $70, but I can agree we should wait later on that because my check is only $80 and we need snacks. So, I kind of wouldn't want to buy that right now when we need snacks, you know. Because I would only have $10 left over. That wouldn't be much.
You know, I think we got everything booked tomorrow. I'll be streaming Saturday afternoon. Yeah, you know, I don't give a shit if anybody else streams. This is my channel, my rules. You know, and of course, you go live later on in Saturday evening, and then We to See 96 goes live.
Okay. I just want to say this really quick, Brick. Does he ever join your stream? The Weed is Heat 96.
He's subscribed to my channel, but I don't think he watches my streams. He hasn't chatted on my streams. You know, I'm just glad people now know because this is my actual new channel. This is my personal channel, which is Brick's Fizz. That's gonna be my new channel. Like my old channel that I used to comment on, I'm not gonna use that for chatting no more. I'm going to use it for my TV archive still.
Good to know.
Like I'll post like old commercials from VHS tapes and such like that, like commercial breaks and TV, television, interstitials or whatnot, whatever. Like basically TV and found footage. That's what I'll post.
You know, we're actually gonna go outside right now because it's gonna be starting to get dark soon. The good side is there might be some fireflies out there. Hopefully there are, because I would like to show them.
Oh goodness, I'll be back.
Okay. All right, Dale. Like I'm ready. Lead the way now.
Just give me a sec.
Okay then. I hope this time you don't lag this time.
Tell me about it. Can't promise you that won't happen, but we can only hope it won't happen that much.
Yes, no lagging at all.
Let's get out of the room and shall we? Then when we come back inside, it'll be vacuuming time. So I might be out there for like 10, 20 minutes. Because usually I'm always out there longer than I say I will. So we'll just put it that way for now. Honestly, I don't think I'll be outside for legit 20 minutes. I was kind of exaggerating there, but you know what I mean. cloud in the distance is nice and pink. That's really pretty. Let me see if I can show you that actually.
You know what? I'm
Put
back.
this in my mode.
I'm so sorry I was gone for a bit.
So yeah, I have all my vacuums out here. Quite a few of them. If I open this, hopefully you can see. Look at all the vacuums. It's kind of hard to see, but yeah, I have quite a lot of them out here. I could put them in the living room again and drive my mom crazy with all the vacuums, but I wouldn't want to do that. Not to mention it would take up a lot of space. So I like to have them on the porch. I even have some in my science room too. Although I took some of them out to make even more space in the science room. But then anyways, we're outside now, so.
I want to say this. That's a really good looking backyard you got there, Dale.
Yeah, I like it. There's fireflies. Let me, if I go down without this thing lagging. Hopefully you might be able to see them. I don't think so. You have to look closely. Maybe you might see them. If I go closer, it's going to lag.
I see.
Yep, there are some fireflies. And the grass is wet, of course, because it just rained. Come on, fireflies. Show yourself.
You would not believe
I'm
your
surprised.
eyes if 10 million fireflies lit up the world as I fell asleep. You like that song, Dale?
Yeah, song.
Yeah, that song is called
Yeah.
Fireflies by Owl City. That's a good song.
Guys, just a curiosity question. Which truck do you like better, the one or the purple one?
I like that monster white one.
Okay.
You know that truck that's got the monster tires that's raised up high?
I like this one better because I'm a Ram guy.
My dad hates Ram. He likes GMC better. I don't know. My dad just doesn't like Dodge. He just has bad experience with Dodge.
I've heard that Chevrolet Silverados, like especially these, reliable.
Wait, what did you say? You lagged for a bit.
I heard that these Chevrolet Silverados are notorious for transmission problems, while those Dodge trucks are really reliable.
Yeah, well, my dad doesn't drive a Chevrolet Silverado. He drives a GMC Sierra.
Because remember my mom's old car? She had the Dodge Stratus. That car was really reliable. Besides the ball joints had to be replaced on it, but for the most part, it was a very reliable car.
I agree with you. The minivans were reliable. We used to have a Dodge Caravan, but I know my dad used to drive Dodge vehicles, but he didn't have a good experience with Dodge. So he drives a GMC Sierra, not a Dodge Ram.
Even though my mom's old car, she had to have the lower ball joints replaced, it still didn't have a whole lot of other problems besides that. So that's why I consider it very reliable.
You know, maybe I should get the car that my parents drove me in after I was born. That old Dodge vehicle. I should get that. I should get that vehicle.
Yep. Da, 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 da. Looks like I might need to save up some of my money for the beach.
Is there? Oh, I want to say this really quick, Dale. Is there a beach around your area?
No, I think the nearest one is it's like an hour drive, but I would say it's worth it. It's a white Dodge Ram.
Yeah, I see a lot of Dodge Rams in my area too. I see a lot of them driving
That's
by.
a Chrysler Town and Country.
You know your cars, Dale.
No. Well, one thing I can say is that's a great looking neighborhood that you got there, Dale.
Yeah, I've lived here for like 4 years. I've gotten used to it, but of course, I still miss my old neighborhood. You remember those really older videos I posted? Oh my! Look it up in the sky. There's the moon. You know, I've been looking for the moon for so long.
I don't see the moon. Oh, there! Now I see it. Now I see it.
It's a waxing crescent. A very, very, very thin one. You know, we were actually talking about that, I think, in my other live stream. It's a very thin crescent. Now, when it gets even darker, you'll actually see the whole entire moon, even the black unlit portion, which I think is really, really cool, you know? So I really like that. Yep. Waxing crescent up there in the sky. A waxing crescent means it's growing bigger. Then it'll become a first quarter for one day. Then it'll become a gibbous moon for a couple of days, and then it'll eventually become a full moon. You know? Okay. We're in the backyard again. Yeah, I actually remember the neighbor's old truck he had before we got this Dodge Ram. He had a green Chevrolet Silverado. Let me tell you, that thing had problems. One time, the rear differential screwed up and the transmission screwed up. So we had to get that replaced, and I think it
the only problems my dad ever had on his GMC Sierra for the most part was he got flat tires on it.
And then my neighbor got this truck here. I think this one has had nothing wrong with it. He had this truck for like 3 years.
That's good. I mean, I don't think Dodge Ram's on that bad. I just my dad has had a bad experience. I wish he can give Dodges another chance.
Yeah, I mean, even though Silverados are nice too, even the F-150s are nice, but you know, if I were to get a truck, I would either get a Dodge Ram or a Dodge Dakota. Like, you remember the truck Uncle Rodden used to have? Like, maybe I'd get a truck like that.
Hey, my grandma used to drive a Ford F-150 when I was a little kid. I remember, like, in the street view of my grandma's house. We went by my grandma's house back in 2000. What used the 2007 street view? You'll see she had a Ford F-150.
Cool.
Yeah, but she doesn't drive the pickup anymore. Now she drives a Nissan vehicle. She drives a Nissan Rogue now.
You know, my neighbor, she had this Nissan Pathfinder ever since I moved in here. I wonder when she's going to get a new car.
Yeah, my grandma's had this Nissan Rogue ever since it was new. It's a 2015 Nissan Rogue.
That's not bad.
And it's still a good car. Like, my grandma only had very little problems with it. It's still a good car.
Yeah, even my mom's car, her Hyundai Elantra, she had for like 2 years. Nothing really wrong with it, so.
Oh, and guess what? I'm going to go to the beach where I'm in Puerto Rico. I already said that, but there's a beach right by the hotel in Puerto Rico. It's going to be really nice. I won't be a far walk from the beach.
Yeah, Mom, that's a fact. Like, if I ever drove, I would feel terrible if I accidentally hit someone else's vehicle.
I'm just hoping if it's the neighbor or something, because I would hope like they forgive you because it's just an accident. Like, it's like you don't mean to do that on purpose.
Oy. Yeah, man. You know? I remember my Uncle Rodney had his Dodge Dakota. He bought it when it was brand new back in, I think, early June 2008. And he's had it since, you know, he just got rid of it last year at the beginning of December because it had transmission problems, ball joint problems. It had no brakes, nothing, not even emergency brakes.
Hey, hey Dale. My grandpa like had a Nissan Frontier when he was still alive. But after my grandpa died, my grandma sold the Nissan Frontier. It had a shift stick that I had to use when you were driving it, and it had window crankers.
And not to mention Uncle Rodney's truck, it was running like crap in the end. It had a check engine light on. And, he had he had to replace the rear differential and the exhaust system on it, and it was getting to the point where it was too much money. So he got himself that nice 2011 Kia Sorento, which I made a video on his new car actually.
Parker Hancock says his grandpa has a 2004 Chevrolet Silverado and his mother has a 2006 Nissan Titan, and she had that pickup for 17 years.
Guys,
Hey, Umbrella, are you still here?
I might go to the beach the weekend after this weekend, hopefully. And I might need $30 or $40. That's no problem. I might be getting a check, so I could probably have enough money. I hope. It would
Hey, Umbrella,
suck
are
if
you
I
still
couldn't go
here?
to the beach. He's probably busy right now or something.
Yeah,
but
he might be busy. I don't know if he's still here.
Okay. I'm still here, gentlemen.
Hopefully,
I was just listening.
Guys, hopefully I'll have the money to go to the beach because that'll suck if I can't go to the beach.
Yo pensaba, Dale, te gustaría la playa.
I no understand what you saying. Guys, we'll do
I said I think you like the beach.
Yeah, I do like the beach.
Yeah, I'm gonna be I'll probably teach you guys some Spanish.
I don't care to learn Spanish.
Well, if you're not going to Latin America or Spain, you probably wouldn't need to know it anyway.
You want to know something stupid? My school actually requires language class at least for 1 year.
I like learning a foreign language,
but
I think that should be
which is the most stupidest thing ever. And they claimed it's because they claimed that was because one day you're going to need to know that, which is not necessarily the case. It's based off of your interests,
Yeah, it's not always going to be the case. Like, I like learning a foreign language, but that should be optional.
It's like, and I took Latin. It was passable. But I remember at first I took French, and I wasn't even in that class for that long. I dropped out because it was, like, really hard, and I had a teacher who was kind of ignorant because he would always call on me, for example, and I couldn't handle that. Not to mention he was kind of strict.
No hablo francés. No quiere hablar francés.
Like, personally, in my opinion, French and Spanish class are better for, those classes are designed for students who are in regular ed. But if you're special ed, then that class is nothing but stressful.
I think for people in special ed, it would have been better if you learned those languages starting from when you were a very little kid.
Yeah, of course, that made it easier. But again, I'm not, I'm American. So I obviously only know American the best.
You mean like American English?
Yeah.
Yeah, and what I said was I don't speak French. I don't want to speak French and Spanish.
And sometimes I wonder how all these people know these languages well. Maybe it's because they don't have learning disabilities and they can learn things so easily, unlike me.
I know people who are autistic who are bilingual and know foreign languages.
Interesting. Maybe they have interest in that. It's another thing. If people are interested,
yeah, or maybe some of them are Hispanic and that's why they know Spanish. But not every Hispanic's going to know Spanish.
Yep. All right. Oy. It's getting dark out, folks. It's starting to get dark. Starting to get dark out here. And there's some fireflies right now. I don't know if you can see the fireflies. Hopefully you can see. There's tons of them back there. I don't think you can see them, but they're there. It's obviously much easier to see in person, you know? See, I don't know if you could see them. Yay. If only I had a swimming pool, I'd swim in it every day with this beautiful weather. Unlike today where it was raining, but yesterday it was gorgeous out. It was like blue sky, the sun was out, and of course it was hot, but that's how summer is. What do you expect the summer to be like? Right? Right? Ugh. Wait, come on. Ba-boom. Bada bing, bada boom. Don't you dare run away from me, you basketball.
Oh, that's a really good catchphrase, Dale.
Hey, Dale, do you watch food reviewers?
Sometimes, but for the most part, not too much. But
Yeah,
yes,
I know some food
say
reviewers
the
can be
least.
pretty disgusting. But I know some food reviewers, like there's just one guy with a cool intro. He's called the Food Reviewer. Like I don't know if you heard of him, but he has a really he has a really catchy intro.
Oh yeah. Oh my goodness. Oh my G. Ah! Ball came at me again. Crazy ball. Oh, come on. Ugh. My hands are already dirty because this thing was in the dirt and it got freaking crap all over it, obviously because it was raining earlier. So Parker Hancock, it sounds like your mom had that truck since it was brand new, pretty much. Just like how my Uncle Rodney had his Dakota since it was brand new until he recently got rid of it. Had he still had it today, it would have been 15 years. And look, the neighbors are home, so. Ugh.
Man, I don't know. I hope they don't mind you playing basketball or filming while streaming outside.
I don't think they care. The only problem is I do. Because, again, I have social anxiety. If that makes sense. My neighbor has shit on his truck to keep it from getting really hot inside there. Obviously, it's summer, and, it gets hot during the summer. The rainbow over there, the rainbow was over there earlier. Over there. I was walking, and I saw it, and I was like, oh, I got to take a picture of that thing. I took one picture of it with my phone, then I ran inside the house really quick to grab my iPad, so I took a picture of it again. No, we're not going to run today, Pixel fan, but see, over there are the traffic lights. It's kind of cool how I can actually see them from my driveway. At my old house, there was a light, but it wasn't like a light like that. It was just like a red blinking light. It wasn't legit like a traffic lights like that.
You know, this will be the first time I'm taking a plane somewhere in like 10 years.
That's cool.
Yeah, in September, I'm going to be taking a plane all the way to, I'm going to be doing a layover in Florida, and then we'll go to Puerto Rico.
Yippee! Now the light is green.
Do you like living close to a traffic light?
Yeah, it's kind of cool. Now it's yellow.
Red? Yep, yellow don't.
Better slow down.
Some people think yellow means hurry up. It doesn't. It means slow down.
It means hurry.
I mean, people might think yellow means hurry up.
The light goes red.
Oh crap! It's gonna turn red. I gotta cross it first. You know. Oh, Steve just posted his Friday vlog. I'll watch it after the stream.
Oh, he did a new vlog. That's cool. Yeah, I'll check it out later on. Like after the stream's over with.
Pixel fan said which city will be the layover in? Miami. It'll be in Miami.
There's a firefly right over there. You probably can't see it. Is that a firefly? Kind of looked like one at the moment. But I'll tell you right now, there's tons of them. There's millions of them in the freaking backyard. Like, there are so many fireflies in my backyard. I'll try to show them for one more time, but I can't guarantee you'll be able to see them. Because the iPad, the camera doesn't pick them up as well as, obviously, as human eyes do. But I'll still try my best one more time. Maybe because it's dark.
Pixel fan posted the link to Steve's vlog. Don't worry, I already got the notification for it, so I'll be able to check it out later.
Have to go on the friggin' neighbors are coming this way.
And yes, tomorrow I usually wake up early. Other days at 5 in the morning, Monday through Friday. But usually I don't wake up early, even if it is for the morning cartoons tomorrow. Because I'll just wake up at like whatever I feel like it now. Because sometimes I'll be up early and watch them, but sometimes I won't. That'd be on Saturdays.
Here, I'm gonna go inside. Actually, I want to go film the fireflies and freaking neighbors go inside. I told you I was going to try to show the fireflies one more time. I have to wait for the neighbors to go inside first. Like, they've been out here for like 5 minutes. They're still not inside yet.
I don't know if that's just us being nervous. I'm not gonna say whether what.
Oh, never mind. They went inside. Now we're good.
Yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't say I do have a mental sore. I'm not gonna say which one I have, but I have the same thing. Like whenever I see the neighbors, the crappy neighbors I have at my parents' house, and they have their kids out, you know, I just wait for them to go inside before I do anything outside.
Come on, fireflies, come out for the live stream, will you? I don't think you can see them, but they're there. There's one over here. Nice. See him for one. Number two, this thing is lagging. But anyways, we're going to go inside now. We're going to start some vacuuming, so get ready for Felicity vacuuming time. Head to my room, and we're going to get it set up. And we're going to use a Felicity Red vacuum first, but it's not going to be the Felicity Red you expect. Because I'm mixing the vacuuming up for now.
I heard the Burger King commercial coming from my grandma's TV in her living room. Hey, guess what, Dale?
What?
I heard the Burger King commercial from my grandma's TV in her living room. Oh, come on, Steve. Get some ice cream. Ice cream truck. I want to get some ice cream.
He wants the package store, tell him.
Ice cream truck. Come on, go get it.
Recording him. Yeah.
Come on, ice cream truck. Man, if I were Steve, I would have got some ice cream. If that were me, I'd get some ice cream. Hey, Dale, if you saw an ice cream truck, would you go get it?
Yeah.
Come on, Steve, go get some ice cream. I would have got some ice cream.
You know, I think I should just go straight to the store now. It's not a good ice cream truck.
Man, come on, Steve. You should have got some ice cream.
I've been seeing a lot of ice cream trucks this summer. Really
I would have got to get some ice cream. You know, you're so lucky to have some ice cream trucks in your house, in your neighborhood, like your neighborhood.
Probably because of that. One reason, probably because of the whole COVID crap back in like 2020 and 2021 and those years. And kind of last year, but
Scotty. What did I just tell you? I'm not even filming it. It's
that's probably why there wasn't that many ice cream trucks.
Scary you.
The past 3. I did see one last summer. I remember I did a video of it on my old channel. But I've been seeing a lot of ice cream trucks this summer. So they're making a comeback.
It's okay.
Alright, now off to the store we go.
Oh, God. Ugh.
The police department. Well, stop filming. Get away from here if you're not. That'll piss me off. Like the incident I had on January 20th. Remember, I was actually watching a video yesterday from this YouTuber that I watch. His name is Mallaholic Retail Adventures. He's pretty awesome. He basically makes videos recording abandoned buildings and malls and shopping centers and, you know, in like mostly the Chicago area, but also the rest of Illinois, like southern Illinois, also Wisconsin, Iowa, and Indiana. He also records places there.
Get rid of that thing. Get out of
He
here.
made a video yesterday that he uploaded a video. He was recording like inside of like a new business. He was like recording a business inside of a new business, like inside he was inside the building. It's a new, I think it was called Bloomies in like Skokie, Illinois. He made it, I think so. Right? Is that in Skokie? Yeah, I think it is. But he didn't upload that video yet, but he made another video where he was talking about that incident. That he was making a video in there just to explore it. And basically, an employee saw him filming, and the manager or whatever saw him filming, and the manager told him to turn off the camera, that he can't film. They were filing out of the store. He was in a bad mood. And he was recording another abandoned building, and he was like cussing the manager out. He was pissed off. blame him. I'd be pissed off too if that happened to me. That was like a blooper video of that abandoned building that he was filming while he was ranting on when he was filming inside of
Stop
Blues
recording
or
my dirty
whatever.
table.
But he ended up making another one where he wasn't cussing out the manager and wasn't angry. But yeah. I hate that. That's never happened to me before where I've actually recorded inside of a business and I've been told not to film it. And I have recorded inside of a White Castle once back in April 2014. One of the employees, they didn't tell me not to stop filming. They just said, don't film them. Even though I was, and that kind of pissed me off. But I wasn't filming them anyway.
Yeah, I think they were being ignorant because he's just filming himself usually.
Recording my table.
Recording him.
He's on the table.
Go turn it off.
Really?
I don't understand some of these businesses. They have rules. Oh, no filming allowed. Like, why? What harm is that going to do with filming it? It's not like they're recording anything like private, like personal information or whatever. They're just record, like, seriously. Where? Come on. There's a store over there. I'd be pissed if that happened to me. If that ever does happen, I record inside the store. That's why usually when I record inside of a store, I usually most of the time put the camera down here, so like a manager, employee doesn't see me confront me, or maybe just a
Now, that right there.
Yeah.
Hold on, can you show it?
They'll be like, "Don't film me."
That's challenge accepted.
I'm not filming you. I'm not trying to.
That's challenge accepted stream
Maybe
you're watching.
I did film you, but you just got in the picture, got in the video.
It's on yours?
Pixel fan was, yeah. I think. Did you press on that link he sent?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's challenge accepted.
I think Humming guy's here because that's his car. Excuse me. It's what I do.
Steve must be used to going in stores by himself, unlike me, because of my social anxiety.
I've been in the stores by myself before.
The guy saw it without watching security cameras.
What do you think of my cat? He's cute, right?
Yeah, cute cat.
Fall back to this.
All right. Let's do vacuuming time.
Corona. Alright. I'll film more guys.
Alrighty then, Dale. I'm looking forward for your vacuuming time.
Have the vacuum I want to use already, so. Just have to
Hey,
go to my
Dale,
room,
do you
plug
listen
it
to
in, and
music?
set it up. Huh? Music.
Hey, Dale, do you listen to music?
Sometimes. We're gonna start off with this bad boy. But a lot of y'all thought we were gonna use the Dirt Devil. Not quite. We're gonna use that. You know, we'll run it, but later on. We're starting off with this red one first. Remember this new vacuum I just got? I don't think I really ran this in a live streaming yet, so that's what we're gonna do today. This is the Hoover Wind Tunnel 3. I remember I used to have a Wind Tunnel 2, now I have a Wind Tunnel 3. And this one has a headlight, which I really like. So, let's give it a run. this one here works pretty good at just easy cleaning because it smells just like wet dog. Ugh.
Smells just like wet dock.
Yep. Like you can smell the wet dog smell when you run it. So.
Oh, wet dog. I hope you're able to sniff that. I mean, clean that.
But it has a
I meant clean that. My mistake.
Doesn't work the bestest, but it works okay. The Smart Clean Rewind works better than this one for sure. Oh my god.
You know, that's cool. It wraps around inside.
Ugh, this thing is so finicky. And I have to dump it too because it picked up crap. But see, it works good. It just needs to be cleaned. But when I clean it, it's not gonna have that friggin' wet dog smell anymore. I do not like the smell of wet dog. It stinks. That's exactly what this thing smells like when you turn it on and you run it. Ugh. So. Hold on, guys.
It's 8:00 p.m. now in my area.
It's 6 p.m. in my area.
Had to mute this for a second because I was messaging somebody. Anyways, that's what this one picked up. All that crap in there, you see. So now I gotta empty it. All right, so there's that. We'll run this one next. Why not?
One more time.
One more time.
One more time.
So what y'all think of that?
Wow.
Wasn't that Felicity Red? Ugh. wasn't it?
Yeah, that underside. Yeah, I saw that. The blades.
Can't even tell you how good this machine has been to me. This machine treats me so well.
How long have you had that?
For nearly 2 years. I got this
Yeah,
on
2
Halloween 2021. So, let's see.
Yeah, I watched you for like I think over a year or so.
Look at all that crap in there. Look at all that crap. That picked up quite a bit now, didn't it? All right. So that's the Felicity Red machine. And we'll use a Smart Clean next. Come on, plug in. All right. Here we go. How was that one? Pretty cool, huh? All right. Ugh. This rewind works really good, but every time it tangles up. There we go. Okay. Let's see. Alright. Oh, yeah. Bunch of crud in there. We can see all that crap in there. That's what we just picked up with this thing. Quite a bit, ain't it? I also just put a clean new HEPA filter in it earlier today, so. The one reason why I don't love Bissell's is that after a while, their motors wear out and they eventually die. That's why I don't completely trust Bissell's to last as much as Dirt Devils do. Even though this is, pretty nice. It runs good. It just kind of sounds crappy at first. But Red Dirt Devil sounds really good throughout, Ugh, didn't like that sound. Okay, Rotator Professional will be next. Anyways, we are going to start with the Shark Rotator Lift Away Professional next. Here we go. See how quiet this thing is? Very quiet vacuum. That's the thing about sharks, they're nice and quiet, you know? And look, it's got dual steering. Don't you love that? See, look, there's hair wrapped around the brush roll, even though the brush roll doesn't even work. I'm not going to bother fitting it because I'm getting that whole bottom replaced anyways. Because this brush roll doesn't even work, you know? So.
Yeah, you're gonna get that whole thing replaced.
Yep, it doesn't work. I already tried to fix it. That didn't help, so. Because I had another shark vacuum. The brush roll on that one works, so I took the motor out of that, put it in this, still didn't solve the problem, so now I gotta just get a whole new bottom piece. It's kind of a shame because the headlight still works fine. It's the brush roll
Hey, Dale.
Replace the whole thing. Yes, sir.
Have you seen that TLC video where there's some kid who's obsessed with collecting and fixing vacuums?
I think. Oh yeah. Is it the video that says, if your kid loves vacuums, you'll always have clean floors? Yeah, I've seen that one.
Yeah.
That's that. Ugh. Okay, one more vacuum. $21.91, the blue cord. Yay! Everyone's favorite Bissell of mine. Okay, we'll use one more vacuum after this. Just one more, though. That'll be it. Crap. Just sat on my hot dog. Oh, wiener fell on the floor. Now my pants are wet. Yay. That's a dud. The blue corded vacuum. See how much this bad boy picked up now. Let's see. Ouch. Right. Hopefully you can see all the crap in there. Oh, I don't think you can see crap. Okay, if I take this piece off, then hopefully you might be able to see something. Yep. See that? All that crap in there? That is what this just picked up.
Looks like you vacuumed drugs.
Huh. Yeah. And I gotta plug this on the charger. Even though it's not dead, but...
Steve goes live in 24 hours from now.
Yep. Can't wait for that, you know? Okay. I'll be right back, and I have to grab the other vacuum that I'm going to use. All right, last vacuum. Here we go. Even though I just used the thing. Yay! I think this is the first time I ever ran this vacuum twice in a live stream. As far as vacuuming time goes. So, pretty incredible. And it still picked up crap. Look. See? Still picked up stuff. What's this thing about this vacuum? Another wiener fell on the floor. But this thing picks up something every single time. Every single time, man. Can definitely depend on your dirt devil, that's for sure. Okay.
No.
You know what it's time for now. Oh, come on.
Yep.
My thing fell off. Oh.
All right, I'm gonna be leaving right when the fire alarm starts.
Oh, you can't stay for the fire alarm? Come on, bro. I'm just kidding, bro.
I'll see the fire alarm and then leave.
I'll stay for the fire alarm.
All right, cool.
All right then.
Can't just listen to Red, you know.
Okay then.
Anyways, get ready for the grand finale of the Felicity Red for today's live stream. Of course, we'll do it again in tomorrow's live stream, but you know.
Yep. Okay. You ready? You ready for this, Brick?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Attention please, there has been a report of an emergency. Proceed calmly to the nearest exit and leave the building immediately. Do not use the elevators. Use stairwells where necessary. All handicapped occupants shall use the building evacuation plan. Attention please, there has been a report of an emergency. Proceed calmly to the nearest exit and leave the building immediately. Do not use the elevators.
Good old traditional Dale's voice evacuation right here.
Occupants shall use the building evacuation plan. Attention please, there has been a report of an emergency. Proceed calmly to the nearest exit and leave the building immediately. Do not use the elevators. Use stairwells where necessary. All handicapped occupants shall use the building evacuation plan. Attention please, there has been a report of an emergency. Proceed calmly to the nearest exit and leave the building immediately. Do not use the elevators. Use stairwells where necessary. All handicapped occupants shall use the building evacuation plan. Attention please, there has been a report of an emergency. Proceed calmly to the nearest exit and leave the building immediately. Do not use the elevators. Use stairwells where necessary. All handicapped occupants shall use the building evacuation plan. Attention please, there has been a report of an emergency. Proceed calmly to the nearest exit and leave the building immediately. Do not use the elevators. Use stairwells where necessary. All handicapped occupants shall use the building evacuation plan. Attention please, there has been a report of an emergency. Proceed calmly to the nearest exit and leave the building immediately. Do not use the elevators. Use stairwells where necessary. All handicapped occupants shall use the building evacuation plan. Attention please, there has been a report of an emergency. Proceed calmly to the nearest exit and leave the building immediately. Do not use the elevators. Use stairwells where necessary. All handicapped occupants shall use the building evacuation plan. Attention please, there has been a report of an emergency. Proceed calmly to the nearest exit and leave the building immediately. Do not use the elevators. Use stairwells where necessary. All handicapped occupants shall use the building evacuation plan. Attention please, there has been a report of an emergency. Proceed calmly to the nearest exit and leave the building immediately. Do not use the elevators. Use stairwells where necessary. All handicapped occupants shall use the building evacuation plan. Attention please, there has been a report of an emergency. Proceed calmly to the nearest exit and leave the building immediately. Do not use the elevators. Use stairwells where necessary. All handicapped occupants shall use the building evacuation plan. Attention please, there has been a report of an emergency. Proceed calmly to the nearest exit and leave the building immediately. Do not use the elevators. Use stairwells where necessary. All handicapped occupants shall use the building evacuation plan. Attention please, there has been a report of an emergency. Proceed calmly to the nearest exit and leave the building immediately. Do not use the elevators. Use stairwells where necessary. All handicapped occupants shall use the building evacuation plan. Attention please, there has been a report of an emergency. Proceed calmly to the nearest exit and leave the building immediately. Do not use the elevators. Use stairwells where necessary. All handicapped occupants shall use the building evacuation plan. Attention please, there has been a report of an emergency. Proceed calmly to the nearest exit and leave the building immediately. Do not use the elevators. Use stairwells where necessary. All handicapped occupants shall use the building evacuation plan. Attention please, there has been a report of an emergency. Proceed calmly to the nearest exit and leave the building immediately. Do not use the elevators. Use stairwells where necessary. All handicapped occupants shall use the building evacuation plan. Attention please, there has been a report of an emergency. Proceed calmly to the nearest exit and leave the building immediately. Do not use the elevators. Use stairwells where necessary. All handicapped occupants shall use the building evacuation plan. Attention please, there has been a report of an emergency. Proceed calmly to the nearest exit and leave the building immediately. Do not use the elevators. Use stairwells where necessary. All handicapped occupants shall use the building evacuation plan. Attention please, there has been a report of an emergency. Proceed calmly to the nearest exit and leave the building immediately. Do not use the elevators. Use stairwells where necessary. All handicapped occupants shall use the building evacuation plan. Attention please, there has been a report of an emergency. Proceed calmly to the nearest exit and leave the building immediately. Do not use the elevators. Use stairwells where necessary. All handicapped occupants shall use the building evacuation plan. Attention please, there has been a report of an emergency. Proceed calmly to the nearest exit and leave the building immediately. Do not use the elevators. Use stairwells where necessary. All handicapped occupants shall use the building evacuation plan. Attention please, there has been a report of an emergency. Proceed calmly to the nearest exit and leave the building immediately. Do not use the elevators. Use stairwells where necessary. All handicapped occupants shall use the building evacuation plan.
Alright guys, hopefully you enjoyed that fire alarm test. Hopefully you enjoyed the live stream in general. Be sure to like, subscribe, turn those post notifications on to all, and don't forget, I will go live tomorrow night at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. So get ready for it because it's going to be some extreme Felicity Red. And we'll talk to you guys later. This is Dale Soucier The Man signing out. And do what you enjoy doing and don't let ignorant people stop you. Talk to you later, everyone, and be sure to enjoy the rest of the Friday evening.